Okay, quick video today. We're just up in Ullapool. There are 60 of us doing Land's End to John O'Groats. Just one of my garbage runs. So self-guided, starting Land's End and 7 days doing about 200 miles a day or thereabouts. All back roads, so it's all twisty stuff. And we've fortunately, amazingly, had good weather despite the forecast, which was pretty awful. So everyone's here on our penultimate night. And I was thinking, rather than doing a random update video, I'd try and do the bikes of greetings, alright? The bikes of the run, just to show you the variety. And also, you know, people say, what's the right bike for touring on? If I'm honest, I'm surprised today. We've seen lots of bikes and they've all been GS12s, which is obvious, it's a great bike for it. But I think what we always have on these trips is a variety. And it just shows that any bike will do touring in Scotland, really. And if we start at this end with the obvious oddities, so we've got in the Nova 125, and we're going to ask John in a minute. John, why is the Nova 125 a good bike for Land's End John O'Groats? Or why is it not?
Well, it's good as long as it doesn't have a rusty fuel tank like it did last year.
This is true. But what, you know, you guys are travelling at a swift enough pace to get here at the same time as everyone else.
Yeah, yes. Hold 55 mile an hour all day.
55 all day. Yeah, I followed you, and you were doing 55 easy down that hill. Uphill, not so much.
Easy if you're following us, but if you're on it, it sounds like you're killing it.
Yeah, yours is a bit noisy, but it's doing the job though, isn't it?
It's doing the job to people who think, no disrespect to the other guys, but to people who think you need
big bike,
20 grand's worth of GS and adventure spec gear and boxes and all that. You don't. It's like what they say, take what you got in the garage.
Yeah. And I must admit, following you, it was interesting because I saw the reaction of the drivers coming the other way, and they're all smiling. You know, they've gone past you, they've seen you and gone,
yes.
oh.
They definitely draw people of all walks will come over and talk to you with these little bikes and go, oh, I used to have one of them, my nan had one or whatever. And when I've been on bigger bikes, you don't often get that.
You don't get that. What miles per gallon are you getting, Ryan, on that?
Christ knows, I'm probably doing maybe a couple of tanks a day. It's the long hills.
Yeah.
That you got it pinned, or if it's windy. But yeah. I haven't worked out the MPGs, but a couple of tanks, so that's probably...
So about 100 mile a tank, isn't it?
Yeah, about roughly 100 miles a tank, depending on terrain.
Right,
it's 3.5 litres to a tank.
You need a Touratech second tank. Right, so we've got another C90. And we've got Bonnie, so classic bikes are doing well. We've got a few it's a W650. We've also got a Bonnie. Richard, F650, why is it a good bike?
It's comfortable.
Comfortable, I'll get a bit closer.
It's comfortable, it's reliable, it's cheap. Cheap to insure, low maintenance. And it's punchy and frugal, just like me.
And it'll cruise at what? Easy, 70?
It's 70 easy, yeah.
So, yeah. Any downsides to it?
It starts rattling over 70. It is a bit vibey.
Bit vibey.
Can make you a bit numb. But
what would you use instead?
I don't know. So far this year I've test ridden a new Honda, both the Transalp and the NX 500. I've test ridden the new Himalayan and the Triumph.
And you won't swap any of them for the...
No, I'm keeping that one for now.
Yeah.
Until something comes up that I really want.
And $2,000 for something like that, innit?
Yeah.
Lovely, thank you.
One for $1,000, good one for two.
Yep, like that. What else we got? Another C90. Dave's C90 running on racing oil there.
Yeah.
Needs a drop. Any downsides of travelling on a Cub, Dave?
Many downsides of travelling on a Cub, Nathan. But it's comfy.
It's
comfy and people smile and wave at you. But not other motorcyclists, they ignore you.
Yeah. You're not a motorcyclist, obviously.
No,
you're
not.
No.
Well, they'd wave at me on my other bikes, but not this one.
What other bikes have you got then? Why did you bring this?
I bought this because I wanted a challenge. We've got Tenere 700, CBR 600, numerous trials bikes and trail bikes. I think that's it.
And you're glad you brought it?
Yeah, I am, yeah. Yeah, I'm very glad for it, yeah.
Long way home though, do you think?
Yeah, very long way home. It's been brilliant up here. It's not so good getting here and back. Yeah. So, loved it. But it was a challenge and It's
reliable.
It's been scratched, but I won't be doing it again.
Yeah, I got you. All right, what else we got? Let's have a look. Sam, what are you on? Let me get you in the sun. What are you travelling on?
Tracer 9.
And why is a Tracer 9 a good bike for Land's End Johnny Greats?
It's the bike I've got.
The bike you've got.
It's the bike.
And has it
I've
been a
got.
good bike for the trip?
It's great. It's if anything, the seat could be a bit higher for me and a bit more comfortable, but it's you know, for the bendy roads, it's a great corner.
It's a good rider's bike.
It's a good rider's bike. I
Alright.
would say that. And yeah, all these coastal roads, Tracer's a great bike.
Lovely. Thank you, man. Cheers.
Thank you.
We'll find it somewhere. We've got Charlotte's 350. Bonnie. Himalayan. Here we are. We're coming up to one of these GS.
I hope you bleep that out.
Yeah, Des. Des, tell me why a GS is the best bike for this job.
Oh, it's just.
It's a GSA, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's
GSA.
important. Yeah, I think it's sort of carrying ability, and you know, you still got the power to keep up with the
Stand in front of the machine.
the Honda Blackbirds. You know.
So it's got everything, and it's got good load capability, good tank range.
I've got the Beaumont panniers, which there's about 16 kgs, including the panniers weight there, and I've got my tent that goes on the back, the Lone Rider tent, which is about 8 kgs. And
What
then
don't you like about? Is there anything you don't like about travelling this route on a big GSA or doing the islands?
I think you know, it's certainly testing your bike skills. Certainly the switchbacks and you know some of the more challenging parts of the route. So yeah, I mean I've had this sort of 4.5 years, so I'm sort of used to the weight and you know managing the gearbox. This is the 1200, so it's it's not quite as refined as the latest.
But it's doing the job.
GS, but it's doing the job, and yeah, very very impressed. Reliability so far, spot on. Except just the loss of the
The wing mirror.
the glass.
Glass, yeah.
Anyway, there's one on order, and I'm picking that up from.
For the same price as a C90, I see.
Yeah, I'm picking that up in Inverness on Saturday morning, so
Lovely.
we'll be back to.
We're just doing bikes. Any other bikes of interest? So we've got F750, or is it an 800? F700 GS. All of it, Des, all of it's going in. So we've got Blackbird, so just to show that the touring bikes are doing it. We've got Malik on the 310. I don't know where Malik is, so that's just a an urban bike. First long trip on it. Clive's Bandit. What did I say about it? CRF3. So obviously, you know, people will see that as a trail bike, and it is a trail bike. But I think we've got 2 CRF 300s on the trip, and all of them are finding it perfectly manageable. Dealing with the seat comfort is probably the biggest thing, and obviously luggage options. And I think that's the obvious thing with something like a GS or a big tourer or an adventure bike. You've got the metal panniers, which makes luggage capacity a lot easier, a lot easier issue to solve. Same with tank range. You've got a bigger tank on the proper road-based touring bikes, but I think when you're going slow off the back roads and you've got more frugal engine, you don't use as much fuel and you probably don't need as much luggage. So these sort of bikes are working no problem. Tiger 900, Ian's Tiger 900. Got a GSA. Bob's W650. Bob's currently blowing things up, so Alan there. What are we riding, Alan?
Benelli.
One of them Chinese BMWs.
One of them Chinese BMWs.
Why do you like your BMW?
Just because.
It does the job.
Yeah, it might go next year and get something else, but it is what it is, isn't it?
It is. Looks handsome. It's a nice bike.
Poor man's bike.
Poor man. Pensioner's bike. And then we've got the adventure bike. It's got a CCM GP 450, and then Charles' Touareg over there. Sam's VFR there. So we've got the Sports Tourers R9T. Dave's R9T over there. That's Dave Wise R9T. Dave, why's your R9T a good bike for touring Scotland on?
Yes, Nathan.
Why is it a good bike for touring Scotland?
Because solo, I can get all the luggage I need on it. It's great fun in the twisties. Yeah, I just
You like it?
I like
What's
it.
any downsides?
It's a little bit cramped. I think if you were a big fella, maybe 6 foot or so or more, you'd struggle a bit. But I'm okay.
You're all right. Yeah. And what's it like on the motorway on the way back down?
Okay, it's
all right.
it's a naked bike, but it's okay. It's fine.
Right. Thanks, mate. So that's it. Good old mix of machinery on this one. And then we've got the small adventure bikes. We've got Rob's 310 GS. Just Rob, we're talking about bikes in the Highlands and why bikes work. Why is the 310 GS a good Highland bike?
It's light, it's got plenty of power, it's got the full upgrade suspension, it's the perfect bike.
Perfect bike.
Yeah.
Any downsides? Do you want a bit more power?
With the Rally Raid 2, I'm on my toes. That's
Bit
the only thing, but you get used to it. You know, you work around it. But otherwise, it's great. I love it. It's got that big fat shock on the back.
That's why the Himalayan. Why is the Himalayan the bike for the job, for the Highlands?
Because it's built for the Himalayas. Simple as.
If it's built for the Himalayas, it can
It's
do
built for
this.
everything. Does exactly what it says on the tin.
You been happy with it on this trip?
Fantastic bike.
Any downsides about going home on it on the motorway?
Nope.
Happy with that?
It's got
65
5
on it.
bikes.
Cruisers at what? What's it?
65.
Cruisers at 65 all day.
Yes.
And all right with the knobblies on?
Yeah. Absolutely. They are Mitas E09s. Brilliant.
And we're watching football.
Just listening.
Listen, all right. Thank you, gents.
Yeah.
See you for dinner in a bit.
Yeah.
I've checked my bank. I paid April the 12th. I paid for it.
April the 1st, was it?
But yeah.
Gents, quick one. Reasons why we're choosing the bikes we're on. Why is your bike a good Highland bike? Crazy, you're on the GS.
Yeah.
Because it's not a BMW.
Not on the BMW. You're on the Africa Twin.
Africa Twin, yes.
So why is the old Africa Twin a good bike for it?
Because it's Honda.
That's true. So reliability.
Reliability. It's the bike that's designed to do it.
Would you consider the newer one? Does that appeal or not?
I had a newer one, and it wasn't any better than my older one, other than being more powerful.
Yeah. But do you find you don't need power up
Don't
here?
need the power, no. So sold it and stuck with my old one.
Bought himself a new tent.
Bought a new I could do
With
a
a
new
chain.
tent.
Tom, you're on the naked bike, the R, the
R1250R.
As it works?
Yeah, it's good. It's good for the job. Yeah, and it's nice and low because I'm a short ass. It works.
Thank you, gents. So that's it. Yeah, we've got a good old mix of bikes. Good old mix of bikes. I think it just shows that whatever bike you've got, you could tour Scotland on. You do Lads End John O'Groats, you go around the world, wherever. You do not need a particular bike or a particular kit or a particular. Ben, why Vosges 300 Rally? Why is this working for you as a Highland travel bike?
Good all rounder, mate. Good all rounder.
Good all rounder.
Yeah.
Fast enough?
Fast enough. Light. Economical. Comfortable. You know, a couple of 100 miles a day. Absolutely fine. Yeah, really manageable in the small
Fun to
roads.
ride?
Very good.
With the motorway ride, do you think? On the motorway going down, maybe? Is that going to be alright?
It's going to be a slog, but I think it will be on most bikes.
I think you're right. People need a trailer.
Yeah, that's weird. You don't know anyone who's got one.
No, I don't. I even got the sports toy. So that's it. Yeah. Charlotte, are you there? Can we just prove that it's not all old men?
I was just saying you're filming my bike whilst I'm using it as a drive.
I was using it as well. Charlotte's on the 350. Charlotte, why is a classic 350 a good bike for this trip?
Because you can travel in style and it does everything all the other bikes can do.
Fast enough?
Everyone's been saying, yeah, it can really go, I think is the catchphrase.
Comfortable?
Most people have been using. Very comfortable, lovely seat. Yeah.
And would you, if you could choose any other bike, if any other bike here to do it on, would you still choose that? Or would you choose something else?
I think so. I think for me, it is all about the looks. That's why, you know, riding motorbikes is cool, and that makes me feel cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't mind getting chucked about by the wind a bit. I feel like I'm on a rocket ship. So.
And the ride back down, you don't think you need more power, or? No, you're happy
I
with
don't
it?
know. I think you know, I can do bits of motorway, but it gets me off the motorway, which is boring, and I tend to just kind of get the go faster bug if I stay on it too long.
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
keeps me, you know,
Restrict-
enjoying the scenic route and enjoying what I like about riding. So.
All right, thank you very much. Just doing bikes of Lands and Johnny Groves. Then Adrian, last one. Last but not least, Adrian, why is the Vulcan a good bike for island riding? What do you like about it?
Very, very comfortable.
Yep.
Forward controls.
Yep.
Started on the V-Strom.
You did.
Problems with the V-Strom. Picked this as a second option, really, and it's done me proud. Fair play. It's good on petrol.
Comfortable?
Yeah, very comfortable. Handles corners all right for a long old low beast.
It's not too heavy to be throwing it around.
No, it's quite good.
And then the obvious one, Andy's V-Strom. Obviously,
V-Strom.
it's easy go-to bike.
Lovely V-Strom, yeah, jack of all trades, master of none, but beautiful for this sort of trip, really.
Because you'll be able to go down in relative comfort and speed, won't you?
Yes, yeah, just really nice bike, just for everyday use and also for touring, and it's brilliant. Yeah, I can't recommend them enough.
Okay. All right, mate. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. The bikes of the Jog. All right. So again, yeah, any bike will do it. Cheers.